Okay, so today we are working on toe point, which in anatomy terms is called plantar flexion. So, how does this work? Oops, 1 second. Okay. So toe point is more than just pointing your toes. If you point your toes, this could be pointing your toes. Yes, but we're actually pointing the entire foot. So I found this little instructional thing how to point your toes. Start with a flexed foot, engage the ankle and ball of the foot, and then point through your toes. So basically this just shows you that we have a lot of stuff going on with toe point. Ankle, foot, and toes. Next slide, please. There we go. Okay, so here you have a view of the lower leg and foot muscles. This is from the front, and these two are from the back. This one in the middle is the muscles that are more on the surface of your leg, and over here on the right is the deeper ones. Okay, I'm not gonna go through every single specific muscle because there are so many, as you can see, but the ones that are underlined are the ones that we're going to be focusing on because they help you most with your toe point. Okay, so basically we have calf muscles here that are gonna help to do this, yes. Then we have the muscles that control your toes. And I also have muscles that control, you can see your ankle moving this way. Yes, so all of these are working together for your toe point. A lot of people think that toe point is just about flexibility, and that is part of it. It helps to stretch this, but if you don't have the muscles to hold your foot in that place, it's not gonna help. You can have super flexible foot muscles, but then if you don't have strong muscles to hold them there, your toe point might be like this. Yes? Okay, so most of the stuff we're gonna do today is strengthening those muscles and helping them to be strong when they're in the position of pointing. Next slide. Okay, so here, this is explaining the idea of sickled feet. I don't know if you've heard of this. It's also a ballet thing. So over here on the right, we have a sickled foot. And a sickled foot means that your ankle is turning in. So you can see up here, ankle is turning in, or same here. And we don't want that. What we want is straight in the middle. Straight line from your knee or your hip or wherever, all the way to your toe. Okay, and over here, we have a winged foot, so that would be the opposite of a sickle, when your foot is like winging, making a wing shape out to the side. Sometimes ballet people like that, but this is not very common because your ankle doesn't really want to go this direction. It's a lot easier for it to go this direction and to sickle. Okay, so sickling, turning the ankle in. Here's another example. This is someone looking down at their own feet. So here, their ankle is straight, and here you can see that they're sickling, they're turning in, and it's not straight. So why is sickling bad? Number one, it makes your ankle vulnerable to injury. So your ankle's not in a straight position. It's like this. If you're putting weight on that or something, it can be injured quite easily. And number two, purely aesthetic, it distorts the line of the leg. So your leg is straight, and then you have a sickled foot. It distorts the line, yes? So we like a straight pointed toe. Okay, so we'll also do some exercises that work on the muscles that are opposite of the sickle ones, yes? Okay, that is all for that. Cool. Let me find everyone again. There we are. Okay, let's stand up. I forgot to mention, if you have a towel like this, it will be useful. Also, some kind of ball, also some kind of rubber bandy thing, and some books or something. But if you don't have any of those, you'll survive. Okay. Let's stand up and let's start with jumping jacks. This space is a bit weird, you can't really see me. There we go, okay. Whew. Good morning, happy Sunday. Keep going, jumping jacks. I'm just gonna set timer. Yes. Okay, and let's run. I have one very sore leg, so if I run crooked, that's why. Only one sore leg, the other one is fine. Okay, faster. 4. And knees up. Super high. Okay, and now kick yourself. Yes, I'd run normally. Let's add some arms, circling forwards. Backwards. Yes, okay, relax your arms. Like really relax them, let them be floppy. Okay, and run normally. And faster. Yes, okay, you can stop running. Nice. Okay, let's swing the arms, twisting. Try and get a stretch here so my arm goes slightly up in the back so that I'm stretching here. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Hands on your hips, and we're going to make circles. Shoulders stay in the same spot. Only my hips move. Yes, try and make them as big as possible. And let's switch directions. Nice. Okay, next one is going to be elbows. So you're gonna put one arm like this, and then I'm gonna do this with my arm. Okay, so I'm moving for my elbow, and it's going through the hole every time. Yes. And let's switch. So other hand on your elbow. Yes. Awesome. Okay, next one. Knees together, hands above your knees, and we make circles. And switch directions. Yes. Okay, standing on one foot, and now from the hip. Another way. Oh, my hips are making a lot of noise. Yes, okay, let's do other side. Try and keep everything still. Only your leg moves. Another way. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna stay standing on one foot and go back to the first leg, but we're gonna make circles from the angle. Another direction. Okay, switch. Another way. Awesome. Okay, next thing, you can sit down on the ground. Oops. Okay. So we're gonna be sitting in this pike position. And from here, you're gonna take one ankle or one leg, cross it over. And now we're just gonna roll the ankle. So try and relax your foot completely and your hand is what's controlling the motion. So ankle's completely relaxed and I'm using my hand to make circles. And other way. Okay, now you're going to pick up your leg as if it were a baby. So, like this. Yes? And then pick it up and bring it as close to your chest as possible, and then try to sit up tall. Yeah, you should feel this here probably. And then let's rock it back and forth. Our little foot baby. Yes, nice. Okay, and other leg. So crossing over, and we make circles. And other direction. Good, okay, and pick up your foot, baby. Bring it as close to your chest as you can, and sit up tall, and rock it back and forth. Nice, you can put it down. Okay, next thing, you're gonna have arms out straight, try and sit up tall the whole time, legs straight, and we're gonna flex and point with both hands and feet. Try to engage these muscles so that your heels come off the ground. See? Yes? And flex and point. And sit up tall. Lots of things to think about. And let's make circles. Cracking. And other way. Nice. Okay, you can sit in a straddle now. Good, and we're going side to side. Oh, ouch. And add your arms. Awesome, and let's just reach forwards. Slowly. Yes, and you can wiggle your legs back and forth. Okay. So for the next thing, if you have something softish on the ground, might be nice. How this works, you're gonna be sitting on your knees like this. Okay, and we're gonna alternate between two positions. So, sorry, 1 second. So from here, I'm going to lean back and try and lift my knees up a bit, okay? So this will be a stretch here. Don't go too far, yes? And when you're doing this, it's really easy to sickle your foot, but try to keep it straight. So you might not go up as high, but keep your ankle straight. Okay, so we go here, and then the other one, put my hands in front, and I lift. And then from here, I can try and go into this downward dog position. And then back to here. It can be very small, this is just warm up, yes? So this is fine if you wanted to stay here, or you can go all the way up. And we keep alternating. Okay, let's do 2 more. 1. And last one. Nice. Okay, if you need water, you can get it. For the next thing, if you have your tennis ball, massage ball, whatever kind of ball, go ahead and get it. Okay, so we're just gonna put it on the ground, and then you're gonna roll out your foot. So focusing mostly here, but also all the other places if you can. Okay, so just rolling, you can put as much pressure on it as you like. Massaging out your foot. Okay, get any spots you didn't get to yet. And then let's switch to the other foot. I don't know if you can see, but my socks have bunnies and carrots on them. Sock appreciation. Yes, last few seconds. Okay, you can put this to the side for now. And then we did this before some other time, but you're gonna stand on one foot and you're gonna write with your toes, and today we're gonna write Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, let's go. Trying to make it as big as possible. Happy Valentine's Day! Exclamation point. Yes. Finish up and with the other foot. Happy Valentine's. Oh, I lost track. Okay. And day. Nice. So for the next things, I like no socks. It's up to you, but it will probably be easier without your socks. Okay, if you have your towel, now's the time. If you don't, then just do it on the ground, it will be fine. So put it on the ground. We did this before also. And you're gonna stand at one end of it with your toes on the towel. And we're going to scrunch, so I'm trying to do this with my toes so that the towel will all come under my feet. Yes, and if you get too much towel under your feet, then you can reset your feet. This also will be way easier on a slippery floor versus a sticky floor. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so scrunching. Trying to bring all the towel under your feet. It's a bit harder than it looks. You need to readjust. Go ahead. If your towel doesn't move either, that's okay. It's the thought that counts. Okay, keep going. Your feet should be very warm. It's a bit easier if you do it one by one. Yes, okay. Nice. Let's get rid of this towel for the moment. And now we're going to do the same thing. So scrunching, but now I'm trying to actually move my body across the floor. You can also do this with a yoga mat, trying to move the yoga mat underneath you. If you don't move, that's okay. It's just the same motion. Yes, looks like I have a black eye, but I don't. Okay, so scrunching the toes. Let's do 5 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice. So for the next things, you will need a sock or some rubber band or something that you can pick up with your toes. And you'll put it on the ground. Oh, and my sock. Okay, if you want, you can hold on to something for balance, or you can give yourself an extra balance challenge. We're going to pick it up. Actually, sorry, not pick it up yet. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make the motion of picking it up. So like this, but in a wave. So I'm articulating through all of my toes, starting with pinky toe this way. So it's this motion. Yes, I'm like trying to pick up the thing, but you don't actually have to pick it up. It's just this motion with your toes. So it will look like this. Okay, and we're gonna do that 10 times, really trying to make that wave motion. Okay, 10 times on one foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Shake it out. Stretch it a bit if you want. I think there's some kind of construction here, so sorry for the noise. Okay, next thing, you're gonna actually pick it up with your toes. Yes, and now we're going to flex and point. So now I'm in parallel. That means that my knee is facing forwards and this whole line is straight. Yes, I'm not turning out or sickling. Everything's straight. And we're gonna flex and point as hard as you can, 10 times. Trying to keep your object in your toes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, you can relax for a second. The next thing that we're gonna do, you're gonna have your thing in your toes, and you're going to turn your leg out. So if this is parallel, this is turned out. Okay, so knee is facing out to the side. And I'm gonna lift up and put my toes to the inside of my knee. Don't have to do this yet, I'm just showing you. And then from here, I keep my knee in the same spot and straighten my leg, and then bring it back. Okay, so all this here should stay where it is. Knee stays where it is. The only thing that moves is my lower leg. Okay, so we're gonna do that 5 times, but holding your thing in your toes. Yes. So turning knee out, so not here, turn out. And then we straighten 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. You can relax for a second. Next thing, we're gonna flex and point again 10 times, but this time turned out. So before we were like this, now one leg will be like this, and we flex and point. Okay? Oop, picking up your thing. Turning leg out, and flex and point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, now we do the whole thing on the other side. So the first was this wave motion 10 times. Remember, you can hold on to something for all of this if you need to. Let's go, 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, shake it out. Next thing was flex and point with legs in parallel, knee facing forwards. And 10 times. Okay, pick up your thing. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Next thing we had was knee turned out, and we straighten. Yes, 5 times. Knee stays in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. And last one. We're still turned out and flex and point 10 times. Okay? 1. Make sure you're turned out from your hip, yes? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna stay standing. So we're gonna be in a first position. Doesn't have to be super turned out, but you're gonna have heels together and toes are out to the sides. Yes? Okay, now from here, we're going to plie, so we're going to squat a bit, really trying to keep the knees out and my hips, instead of arching, my hips are under like this, okay? So we're gonna squat, we're gonna go to a releve, so lifting the heels, and we're going to straighten. And then we go back down, and we do it again. Yes, when you go to releve, try not to sickle. So really trying to stay straight, pushing your heel forwards. Let's do 5 more. Oops, sorry. Squat first. Releve, straighten, and down. Plie, releve, straighten, and down. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Push your heels forwards. Good. Okay, for the next thing, we're gonna start with one foot in this demi-point position. Yes, so halfway pointed. And from here, we're just gonna push off the ground and point the toes as hard and quickly as possible. We're gonna do this 15 times, quite fast, okay? Like this. I think that was 15. Let's do the other side. Remember, knee is out. Okay, 15 times. Yes. Okay, for the next thing, almost the same, but we're gonna start with the foot flat. So we go here, and we point, and we come back down. So it's fast, but really try and get both of those movements in. So the first one, we go to this demi-point position, and then all the way point, and then back down instead of just immediately, okay? So like this, we're gonna do 15 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. Okay, so next thing, we're gonna have feet like a bit wider than hips distance, and we're gonna go to a squat as low as you can. Okay, you can have your toes a bit turned out. Good. From here, you're going to go onto your toes. This is very much balance thing. Okay? Remember, try not to sickle your feet. Then you're gonna try and straighten your legs, keeping on your toes. Your upper body can stay low, but we straighten the legs. Yes. And then we go back down to our squat. Okay, so a lot of balance. Let's try it again. So going up onto the toes, as high as you can, straightening the legs. Good, keep yourself high on your toes, and we go back down. Woo. Okay, let's do one more. Trying to stay as high as possible on your toes. Are you ready? On your toes. Yes, straighten. Hold it here for a second. Good, and back down. Okay. Nice. Let me check what time it is. Cool. So now if you have your blocks or books, I don't have either of those, so I will use a stack of towels. I think it will work though. Let's see. Okay, so you're gonna put your half of your foot on your object or whatever, so that my heels are down. Let's just stretch this a bit, so alternating between one and the other. You should feel this here. Trying to get a stretch in your calves. Okay, so now we're gonna do heel raises. So exactly what it sounds like. We are raising our heels. We'll do it on our thing, but it's like this. Yes, raising the heels. And here, it's really easy to sickle, but try and keep your ankles straight. Okay, so we're gonna do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're gonna stretch. So trying to get your heels down towards the ground. Okay, and we're gonna do 5 again. Are you ready? Lifting heels, let's go. 1. You can hold on to something also. 3, 4, and 5, and we stretch. You can stretch one at a time if you want. Okay, we're gonna do it again. 5 heel raises. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and stretch. We have one more set. Okay, ready? Last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Woo! Shake it out. Okay. Great. So next thing, we're gonna be facing the other direction. So now heels are on your stack of whatever. Give me this side movement. Okay. So I have my heels here. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to our releve. So this position. For now, this blocks or whatever is just here to remind you to keep your heels up. Yes, as high as they possibly can go. And ankles straight. Yes, so heels are together. Okay, we're gonna go up to our releve. And now, trying to balance, we're going to try and squat as low as we can. Yes. Try not to let your heels fall at all. Okay. Once you get as low as you feel you can go, let's try and go up. Oh. Okay. Nice. Now you can put your heels down on your stack and we're going to lift the toes. Okay, using these muscles to lift the toes 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. Let's do it again. So heels up, ankles together, and we lower. Woo-hoo. Yes. And up. Good, tall, turn balance. And down. Okay, this time let's do 10 because 5 wasn't enough. Okay, lifting the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, one more time. Yes, last time, best time. Okay, heels up and down. And we go back up. Okay, heels down and lift for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, sorry, you can get rid of your blocks. These toe raises, if you've ever had shin splints before, like when you go running a lot and this really hurts, those can help prevent that. Okay, so next things, you will need your band, rubber band. If you want water, now's a good time. Okay, so this one is not really wide enough, but we will try. You're gonna put it around the ball of your foot here. Okay, it might take some practice to get it in the right spot so it doesn't come off, but something like this. Okay, you can have as much tension or as little tension as you like. I like to do this. And the first thing that we're gonna do is we're going to flex and point, but we're gonna do it in a like segmented way. So we're going to point the ankle. Oh, this is really too small. Then we're gonna point the toes and back, okay? Oh, jeez. So you're going to this position like you were wearing a high-heeled shoe. Then we point the toes. Then we go back to our high heel and flex. Okay, let's do that 10 times. Try and keep your leg super straight the whole time. Okay, so 10. 1, 2. Yes. 2. Really trying to articulate through your muscles. Good, keep going. If your band is wide enough, it should be around all of this part of your foot. Yes. Okay, keep going. I'm gonna put my socks on. 10 times. Yes. Okay. When you are done, we're gonna do the reverse. So now the first thing that is going to point is the toes. So we point the toes, we point the foot, we flex the toes, and we flex the foot. Yes, we're gonna do this 10 times. Okay, point, point, flex, flex. Keeping your legs super straight, trying to get your heel off the ground, using your quads. Oh no, I lost count. Maybe that's 5. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yes. Okay, relax for a second. You can stretch out your toes if you want. Okay, so next thing we're going to do, also with the band, if you have it, we're going to go from this demi-point position all the way to a full point and back. Just this. So ankle stays pointed the whole time, and the only thing that's moving is the toes. Okay, we're gonna do this 20 times. It can be quite fast. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna try and fix this. Okay, let's see if it works like this. Okay, so pointing the ankle, and then toes moving 20 times. Yes, that was 20. My feet are very weird. They make sounds on one side and not the other. Okay, so we're gonna switch all of that on the other side. Okay, so first thing we did was we went to our high heel, point the toes, high heel, flex. Okay, 10 times. Remember, straight leg. 3, 4, 6, keep going, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Relax for a second. Now we're going to reverse it. So we're going to go point the toes, point the foot, flex the toes, and flex the foot. 10 times. Okay. Oh, I'm not counting. Wow. What a surprise. Maybe that was 10. I don't know. Okay, next thing. Ankle pointed, toes move 20 times. Are you ready? Let's go. And 10. 10 more. Yes. Okay. For a quick break, let's just stretch our toe point like this with hands, okay? So I'm just curling my toes. You can massage whatever you want. Yes, and now flexing. So trying to flex your foot as hard as you can. Okay, other side. Curling toes. And flexing. Good. Okay. Okay, go back to our rubber band, TheraBand, stretchy thing. And now you're gonna put it, now it can be around the middle of your foot. Doesn't really matter. Okay, and then from here, what we're gonna do, I'm turning my ankle out to the side like this. I don't know if you can see that exactly. Turning my ankle like this. Okay, and I'm using this as resistance. I'm pulling this to the side and turning my ankle away. Flexing the foot the whole time. Let's do this 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And now we're gonna switch. So band goes the other way and ankle goes the other way. So basically we're sickling our foot now, yes? 4, 5, 6, keep going, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, okay, now we have the other side. So this goes around the middle of the foot. Okay, and then we put the band to the inside first, and ankle goes out. Flex foot 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Cool. Other side. Ready? 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Okay. So for the next thing, I have to remember how this works. Okay, you're gonna have the band around the upper part of your foot. Yes? And from here, I'm gonna use my other foot like this as kind of resistance. Yes? Okay, from here, we're focusing on this foot. I'm gonna point it. And now I'm trying to wing my foot out to the side. So opposite of sickle. So I'm trying to move my ankle out this side. It will be a very small movement. You can barely see my foot moving at all. But we're trying to work this muscle that moves the foot out to the side. So not in, out to the side. Let's do this 10 times. You can choose how much resistance you want. It will be super small, but try and feel it here, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Other thing I forgot to mention, try and only go from straight out to the side instead of from sickle out to the side. Straight to the side. Yes. Okay, let's switch to the other side. Okay. Other foot. Then we point, starting from straight and going out to the side 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Okay. I think we can get rid of this for now. Let's have a quick water break. And then we're going to go back to our ball. Okay, so same as we did in the beginning. Standing, rolling. Maybe you will feel your muscles more now. Okay, another side. Yes, okay, you can sit back down. Now we're going to use the massage ball on shins, specifically this part, okay? So you can just roll it, trying to get to the part where you feel it the most. This is surprisingly sore. Yeah, you can move it around if you don't feel it. You can also try over here. So this is your shin bone. You can try on this side of it. Ouch. Mm-hmm. Oops. Okay, and then let's move to the calf, okay? So the back side. This is very sore. Ooh. Down here too. If you don't have a ball, you can just use your fingers. It will also work. And then here. Okay, last seconds on this side. Oh. Nice, and let's switch. Okay, so we started on the shin. Maybe moving to the other side if you want. Okay, and then moving around to the back to your calf. Okay, last bit. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna do some more stretchy stuff. So if you have something softer on the floor, maybe if you have a towel, you can use that. Okay, so first one we'll be standing up. Okay, so stand on your soft thing if you have it. And now I'm gonna cross my feet at the ankles, okay? Then I'm gonna point my crossed foot and put it on the ground. Yes, and from here I'm going to, I don't know if you can see, I'm gonna bend my standing leg to press into my bent leg to get a stretch here, okay? So you can control this by where exactly you place your foot. If you want more stretch, place it farther back. and by how much you bend and push into your leg. So again here, it's super easy to sickle the foot like this, see? But really try and keep it straight. So that means pushing your heel out to the side. Yes. So we're stretching here. You should feel it either in your toes or in your ankle or both. Oops. It's also a balance test. Okay, try and go a bit deeper. Yes. Let's switch sides. Okay, so crossing over, putting your foot on the ground, and pressing forwards with your standing leg. Good, go a bit more. Nice, okay, so next one, we're gonna be standing still, and we're just going to curl the toes under, and now we can push as much as you want, trying to stretch the front of your ankle, and again, my ankle is straight, so no sickling. Okay, and now let's do that high heel position, so pushing into your toes. Good, you can move around a bit. Okay, let's do other side. Toes under, and stretch. You can choose how much pressure you want. Okay, and this position. Awesome. Okay, it's 11, but if you still have time, we can do a few more stretches because I feel like I need them. Okay, so you can stay sitting if you need to go, that's fine. And we're gonna flex the foot. So you can have either a straight leg or bent leg, but we're focusing on flexing the foot, pulling the toes back, pushing heel forwards. Really try and curl your toes back. So opposite of pointing. Yes. Good, and let's switch. Good, and if you want, you can straighten the leg. No, that's fine. Curling your toes. Okay, so next one, it's like the standing one, but now we're gonna be sitting. So you can have one foot on the ground and the other one, toes under, and then you can choose how much weight you wanna put on your toes. If you're back here like this, it will stretch more your toes. If you're more forwards, it will stretch more your ankle. And again, remember, no sickling. Yes, straight. You can choose how much you want. If you really want to be crazy, you can put both under at the same time, or stick with one, up to you. Okay, if you're with one, switch to the other one. Nice. Okay, and last thing, let's just do a pike stretch, okay? So toes pointed, ankles together, try and keep your back flat and stretch forwards. Okay, now we can relax curl your back. And let's flex the feet. Ooh. If you don't reach your toes, that's fine. You can be here, but really trying to curl your toes back. Nice. Okay. Cool. Well, that is all for today. Thank you for being here. Happy Valentine's Day. Enjoy your Sunday. And see you later.